see here. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're groovy. All right, howdy y'all. Happy Sunday. Um, so yeah, I just wanted to come on here and work on this some more. So it's a little bit different than if you kind of saw the thumbnail picture for the stream. Honestly, I haven't been taking photos of it in progress. So that was the last photo I had of it before I switched it up. But I um, definitely increased the highlights and the lighter tones for sure. So, and I just wanted to kind of come on here while I have some time to paint this morning before I go to a birthday party. It's my father-in-law's 70th birthday party. How cool is that? So, I hope you guys can join me. If you can see me and hear me, it'd be great if you can let me know in the comments. And yeah, I'm just gonna kind of get started painting so far. Sorry, one second, need some water. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna be, I think, working on mostly kind of this reflection area. I really like how this is turning out up here in the sky. Um, yeah, I don't know. I might play around with this blue and kind of make it a little bit more green down here and more of like a deeper blue up here, but we'll see. I'm gonna try and get more of this reflection refined. I need more of like a dark kind of edge. And what I'd like to do, here, let me see if I can bring you guys closer. Okay, so yeah, what I'd like to do is, so these clouds are pretty, I wouldn't say they're impasto, like completely impasto. That means like, it's really textural. Um, but it it like I mean it is kind of, this is more smooth here in the background, and this definitely has some raised edges. Same with the trees. So I kind of wanted to do that with the with the clouds and then the trees, and then I'm gonna be doing some kind of horizontal little stream, I don't know, like light source on the in the water, and I kind of wanted that to be more textural. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm not too sure how that will go, but so far this is on it's just on illustration board. Honestly, I just make my own substrates. It's a thick board, but um it's not canvas or anything. And what I did is I just sewed both the front and the back. So then that way it's stiff and it's primed for my surface and everything. Sorry, one second. I think I got a message. Well, awesome. Thanks. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know if my Restream is working. Sometimes it will show me the comments, sometimes it doesn't. But hey, we're gonna keep going for it. And then so I use clear gesso because it's like a sanded surface. I use clear gesso to prime my surface, right? It's sanded. I like that. And then the rest of this is just acrylic and then open acrylic. And open acrylic is cool because it stays wet longer. So let me rearrange my lighting. Um, I don't, sorry if you guys can't really see, like if I'm not looking directly in the camera, because that's also where my ring light is, and it just glares and I don't like that. So, but I am also looking at my computer. So yeah, let's see here. I need to change. And then what I also need to do is see if it's not bad. Sometimes when you're working in a larger piece, like, and you're trying to trying to have like a straight line, I tend to just, it kind of curves. It's like and I don't know how to, I don't know why it does that, but that's just me. So, but okay, I think we're good. I think we're okay for now. Let's mix some paints. So I need something kind of darker. I'm getting an alizarin crimson and an ultramarine hue, blue hue. Let's see. How's y'all weekend so far? You guys doing anything groovy? That's pretty good. And then what else do I need? Use titanium white a lot. Okay. Not too sure. It may have dropped me already. I don't know. I've been having issues this morning. No, we're good. We're good. Yay. Okay, we're good. Okay. So I just have like some palette paper. This is palette paper on a board that I potato chip clipped together. So, and I'm mixing some, where do I want to mix this at? I'll mix it here. Some alizarin crimson with some ultramarine blue. And this is like gonna be dark. It's gonna be like a dark purple, almost black. I'm not too sure how dark and what shade I want this edge to be. We'll see. It's a pretty color. Might do that one. I'm not too sure. Let me see. Oh, what's up, Clyde? How you doing? I'm glad you like it. It's coming along, you know? What you been working on? Hmm. Gonna add a lot more yellow, actually. Now, I'm not gonna like make this line all the way across, but I am gonna do it in some key areas. Be like in here. Take a step back. Yeah. That's good. And then I'm gonna come here. Okay, let's see. Hmm. Sorry, I just like to step back a lot. There we go. Okay. Ruby. Okay. And then well, let's see here. Trying to make like a lighter grayish color. Yeah, okay. Ruby. What you guys been up to this weekend? Anything fun? Need to make it a little bit lighter. I think anyways. to get water. I want my music. Give me 1 second. And I'm streaming to YouTube and Facebook too, but I honestly don't know how that's all going over there. So I hope it's going okay. Cool. I think this needs to be even lighter. I feel like it's difficult to sometimes to get the right tone because acrylics dry darker, so you won't know until until it dries. You know, I'm gonna keep it. It looks really light right now, but I think it's going to dry in a dark way that I don't know. Huh. You guys could probably hear crazy motorcycles. All right. Okay, cool. This is cool. Okay. All right, gotta step back. Ooh, yeah, looks pretty groovy. I kind of want this reflection over here to be a little bit longer. There. Oh, that's cool. You could totally see it in the in the um in the camera. I thought it was like too far away for you guys to be able to see it, but neat. Okay. All right. I need to take a step back because I need to figure out this this bottom half of the reflection needs like more work, and I'm not sure exactly what it is. Like I'm gonna be doing kind of these, those little light streams that go, they're gonna go horizontal. Now I'm gonna fill up my water bottle. Sorry, one second. I don't want, so there's like, the light, fluffy parts of the clouds. And I'm not having that so much in the reflection because, I mean, while I want it to be mirrored, I don't want it to be super mirrored. Like, I want it to read differently, a little bit more like not a like a crystal clear lake. Um, and I don't know if I need to do, yeah, I might need to. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of take this color, this kind of bluish color, maybe even a little bit darker or greener, and kind of do a wash over it. Yeah, that's what I think I'm going to do. Now to mix the color. Okay. Great. You know, this color was actually pretty close. What if I... You're on the road. Is it Dan? That's pretty cool. Where are you going? That's okay if you can't join. I appreciate you stopping by though. No, I'm not gonna do that. Okay. Woohoo! I hope you're traveling somewhere cool. I get to go to a birthday party. We're gonna, my in-laws rented like a suite at the, we're gonna go see the Rockies in baseball. So it's gonna be fun. Oh, thanks, Dan. Have good, happy travels. I think this will be good. I hope. Okay. Let's see. Just gonna try it. I'm gonna take my brush, my filbert brush, dip it in some clean water. I'm gonna thin my paint pretty, make it pretty thin. I kind of just want this to be a wash. I'm going to start with this blue area. Yeah. Needs to be even thinner. Maybe just, yeah. No, look. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm liking it so far. If I don't like it, then I can always fix it. Yeah, though, it's looking nice. Like it's looking kind of hazy and watery. Kind of, well, that's kind of how I think reflections are. And I make sure to have my brush stroke pulled down because if the sky is kind of horizontal doing this thing and I were to mimic it in the reflection, it would look too stiff. And reflections kind of don't do that. Like they make it, to me, anyways, I feel like reflections in the water um, kind of goes down, like especially when you're looking at like trees reflections in the water, they kind of stick straight down. And if you were to make it kind of go this way in like a weird horizontal motion, I think it would read less as water, in my opinion. It's just, I feel like that's just me, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, this is looking nice. That's cool. I'm glad I did it. It's reading way more as water. Okay. Now I have to figure out need to see something. It's not light enough, so. Yeah, I'm gonna try it. Like now that I'm like looking back, taking a step back, I kind of want some more color, kind of like over here. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe also have this come down more. We'll see. We'll see. But keep it kind of how it's going. I don't know. I need to like try it. So, ooh. Yeah, yeah. Okay. That's nice. Okay. Okay. Like this is where it can get kind of not the way you want it. So I feel like I have to be pretty light with what I'm doing here. Oof. Hmm. I think this is too. Hmm. Yeah, no, I want this to be actually lighter. Mm, okay. This is coming together. Oops. Oh, I just stepped in like my my doggy's water. You know, that's what happened. Great. Oh, thanks, Helen. Hey. And Andrew, thanks for resharing my stream. I didn't see that you guys were doing that. Sorry about that. Maybe I can. Groovy, groovy. Okay. Let's see here. I need to go, I think, take my shoe off because it's wet because I stepped in my dog's water dish. So give me moments, all right? In fact, like I'll bring you guys a little bit closer so you guys can see kind of what's going on. Thanks, Mark. It does need a bird or two, right? Maybe some geese or something in the lake. Thanks so much for stopping by. Um, I appreciate it. Sorry, I'm just cleaning up some spilt water. There we go. Okay. All right. So I wanted to kind of, because you guys know when you're looking at like a lake, how there's sometimes like these little white sparkle things. I wanted to try that. I don't know if I really like it. I don't know if I even like gave it my all, if that makes sense. So we'll see. But so far in trying that, I discovered that I really like some of this shade of blue, and I needed to add it into the sky. So that's kind of what I'm doing here. And that might be what it needs, if that makes sense. It might be that the water sparkle looks so, not so off, but and it looks off to me. Like I'm sure you guys are like, what are you talking about? Like it looks great. But it to me it looks off. I don't know. And it could just be because I'm not used to doing stuff like that. Um so hey, I'm going to try adding some of this color to the sky. And what that might do is kind of harmonize it a little bit, because what might be happening, at least for me, is that um, the watercolor is so, or that little sparkle watercolor is something that you don't see within the rest of my painting. And so it might be throwing you off. But if I were to add it in some of the painting, it might kind of introduce it better. Ooh. Okay. Sorry, guys. My 1 second. I feel like my sorry, my voice keeps going out. I've been like too social, if that makes sense. So it like uses up my vocals, you know? Yeah, I'm actually glad I did this, because then I can kind of, I don't know, I kind of like playing with the clouds obviously are like my favorite part. Like it's just it's just my jam, you know? It's kind of nice. Yeah, and I'm gonna put some blue even in here. Ooh, that's nice. All right, what do you guys think? I don't know if you guys can see it here. Maybe if you can. So I'm thinking um these like little water strokes, I'm kind of thinking to add a lot more of them. Like a lot. Um what do you guys think? Do you guys think I should? I mean, if it doesn't go very well, I can always go over it. I can fix it, you know? Hmm. I'm gonna do it. Sorry, you guys are gonna see my body here really quick because I'm just. All right, so that's a little bit too dark, but I do need some things kind of like that. So I'm gonna kind of go around doing that. And I like doing this with my palette knife because it automatically creates like a chunky break rather than loading my paintbrush with paint because it's going to make it more thick and smooth. And I want that kind of natural texture of the breaks. We'll see how it goes because it could be too much for the water, you know? Like if you already have the reflection, it might be too much for the whole piece too, because the clouds are pretty powerful. Even the trees, once you get in here, like they're pretty powerful. And I don't want it to look too overdone. It'll just look tacky. So I need to, but I'm going to explore. I'm going to explore. And then if it doesn't work out, I can always kind of rein it in. Yeah. I kind of like how I did that. I'm going to do it over here too. Groovy. I kind of like that. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a lot more paint white to that blue that I was just using. Yeah. Whew, that might be a little bit too white or too light, but again, this is going to have to be something that I let dry because it's always going to dry darker. So, but then I'm going to come in here and add some more. Yeah. That's cool. Yeah. I'm liking it. It's getting there, folks. It's getting there. Yeah, I'm actually liking this. Okay, so like this was what I was talking about in the beginning. I don't know if you guys tuned in for that part, but so you kind of see how I'm kind of here, let me do it again. I'm kind of gooping up my palette knife, right? And I'm coming in here. Let's make another one right here. And I'm just kind of spreading that on. So it's a thick application of that paint, okay? And so rather than smoothing it out with my paintbrush, I'm leaving it like that because that's kind of how I applied some of these highlights for the clouds. This is how I did the trees too. And now this is how I'm doing kind of these highlights within the water. And so these textures are going to be kind of cohesive. And that's what I wanted. Um, at least that's what I wanted to play around with to see if it was something I actually enjoyed. Um, so we'll see. We'll see. We need one right here. You need something kind of like make sure you kind of go down by some of your edges, or else if you frame it, it's going to look too in the middle. Yeah, this is looking pretty groovy. All right. Thanks, David. Okay, let's see here. Again, I'm going to be adding some of this lighter blue because I even went a little bit lighter. I'm just incorporating that in there. Okay, let's kind of pull this back. Pardon my face. Okay. Ooh, yeah. It's looking groovy to me. Okay, gotta make a little bit more of this lighter blue. Number one. Okay. So I'm taking some of this highlighted blue again, because there was kind of like a lighter blue, right? And then I kind of incorporated that into the sky. And then I took an even lighter blue, like a highlight blue, made those little peaks or whatever it might be in the water. And I'm adding that color to the sky. And it's going to be cool because it kind of, I don't know, it kind of whooshes down, right? And some of that color is going to be in these clouds and it kind of will zigzag down. Yeah, it's looking good. This needs like a little bloop. Nice. Yeah. No, I kind of like that there. Okay. It's cool. I'm just trying to think too, like if I were to frame this, what kind of color frame I would want. I'd almost probably do like a gray, like a dark gray around it. I don't know. Groovy. It's nearly done, y'all. I think, anyways. I'm gonna let it sit in case I don't like this water thing. The little water crests, because it's gonna dry darker, like a lot darker. Cool. Groovy. Well, I think I'm done for today. See if I can get you guys in here. And I might be done with the painting too. Like I said, I just need to let it sit for a little bit, see how dark it dries. But thought I can get you guys some close-ups. maybe pull this down. I think it's looking pretty good. Yeah. That's kind of how it looks. Yep. I'm liking it. I think it's looking good. All right, y'all. Well, I'm gonna head out. Thanks for watching. If you're watching and sharing, thanks. Thank you. I really appreciate it. And thanks for commenting, Dan and Mark and Clyde and everybody. Um, I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed it. When it's all done and dry and pretty, I'll take a picture of it and show y'all. Um, I don't know if I'll actually keep what I did in the reflection. I do like it, but we'll see. I don't know. I still have to let it sit there and stare at it, So, but I hope you guys have a good rest of your weekend, and I'll catch you all next time.